The Congress Party claims itself to be a secular party. They can be seen visiting temples, mosques, gurudwaras, especially when elections are around the corner. However, their idea of secularism seems to be different from what secularism actually means. Here are a few instances that show what secularism means to the Congress. Incident 1. Recently, as the disputed Nanwapi mosque was being surveyed and videographed, a popular Twitter handle had tweeted an old picture of the wall of the erstwhile Kashi Vishwanath temple, which was destroyed by the Mughal tyrant Aurangzeb. However, the Congress jumped in to defend the Mughal tyrant, implying that the ancient Hindu temple was not destroyed by Aurangzeb. The tweet by the official handle of the Maharashtra Pradesh Congress Seva Dal said, Aurangzeb died on 3rd March 1707. How a photograph clicked in 1890 can show that wall, which is allegedly broken by a person who died in 1707? While it is a fact that the original Kashi Vishwanath Mandir was razed down by Aurangzeb, atop which the Gyanwapi mosque stands today, the Congress wants to give a clean check to the Mughal tyrant. The Congress's pseudo-secularism is nothing new. It has been prevalent since the time of Nehru. Incident 2. Jawaharlal Nehru strongly objected to the restoration of the Somnath temple in Gujarat that had been successively destroyed by foreign invaders. In his book Pilgrimage to Freedom, Congress leader K.M. Munshi writes that after a cabinet meeting in early 1951, Nehru had told him, I do not like your trying to restore Somnath. It is Hindu revivalism. When the then President of India Rajendra Prasad was invited to inaugurate the temple, Nehru shot him a letter saying, I do not like the idea of your associating yourself with the spectacular opening of the Somnath temple. This is not merely visiting a temple, which can certainly be done by you or anyone else, but rather participating in a significant function which unfortunately has a number of implications. Incident 3. In 1955, when the King of Saudi Arabia, Saud bin Abdul Aziz, visited India, Nehru had arranged for the Kashi Vishwanath temple to be covered up and concealed so as to not offend the king. Not just that, government buildings in the vicinity were painted with the Kalma Tayyiba. Pujas and Aartis were also stopped at all the various temples of Kashi for the duration that the Saudi king stayed in the city. Incident 4. In 2007, the Congress-led UPA government filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court saying that there was no historical evidence that Lord Ram had ever lived. In its affidavit filed in the Supreme Court, the then UPA government said, Valmiki Ramayana and Ramcharitmanas admittedly form an important part of ancient Indian literature, but these cannot be said to be historical records to incontrovertibly prove the existence of the characters and occurrences of events depicted therein. Incident 5. Kapil Sibal, senior Congress leader, argued against the construction of the Ram temple in Ayodhya on behalf of the Sunni Waqf board. He used a number of tactics to delay the verdict so that it would not come until the 2019 election. He even asked the court that the appeals be heard in July 2019 after the general elections. Incident 6. Congress leader Shashi Tharoor had earlier said that no good Hindu would want to build a Ram temple on the site of the Babri Masjid, and went on to say that the Ram temple should be built in one's heart. Incident 7. Jyoti Mani, a Congress MP from Tamil Nadu, said that she does not know Lord Ram and that there are no temples for Lord Ram in Tamil Nadu.
I am from Tamil Nadu. I don't know Ram because we are indigenous people, we follow our ancestor worship. You ask anybody in Tamil Nadu, we don't see any Ram temple.
From questioning the existence of Lord Ram to denying the atrocities committed by foreign invaders, the Congress has time and again showed that opposing one faith and deriding the followers of that particular faith amounts to its brand of secularism.